Hello everyone and welcome to this session of programming with Python. So this is going to be an introductory session. So we are not going to learn any concept in detail. We are just going to take a general overview of what we are going to learn during this course and why should we learn it in the first place. So why should we learn Python? The first and the foremost benefit of learning Python is the career opportunities it provides us. So for example, the big tech giants like Amazon, Facebook, Netflix, Google, IBM, all of these companies use Python for developing the different complex algorithm as well as different web application for providing the different kinds of services. Similarly, the job opportunities and the salary opportunities with the Python language is increasing by every day. The another reason that we should learn Python is the wide range of application which can be switched to. So for example, if you have started learning Python and you don't know that which field in which you want to move your career, then Python provides the ability to do that easily. For example, if you know Python, then you can work with data science, machine learning, artificial intelligence, web application, scripting and automation, image and text processing, GUI applications, defense development, etc. Now, for example, if you want to learn the data science and machine learning basically with the Python, then Python provides us different kinds of technology like PyTorch and SymPy are the libraries written in Python just for the purpose of extracting and working with the data. Similarly, Scikit, Pandas and PyBrain are the different kinds of library framework which are used for plotting the different kinds of graph from the data. And similarly, the TensorFlow is a machine learning development application. Similarly, if we want to use Python to go into the web development field, then Python provides us different kind of framework like Django and Flask and Pyramid for developing the web applications. Now the third reason that we should learn Python is the active community of it. So for example, every language is continuous evolving, but Python evolves at a huge rate because great number of developers and programmers actively contribute to the Python language in the form of different powerful libraries which make the language very versatile and continuous evolving in nature. Also, the different libraries are also open source, so you don't have to pay huge amount for the complex libraries and which give you power as a developer to develop different kinds of complex applications. I think that these kinds of reasons are enough and ample to learn Python language. So let's look at the content of our discourse. We will start by understanding what do we mean by data type. Afterward, we will see what do we mean by variable, followed by expressions, followed by control flow, followed by loops, and very important concept of any programming language, that is object-oriented programming. Afterward, we will see some concepts like file handling, exception handling and Python modules with the Python programming language. Now the first concept we are going to study is the data type. Data type or the values represent all kinds of values in any programming language. We will see that there are two different kinds of data type in any programming language, that is built-in data type and user-defined data type. Now during this course we are not going to discuss the user-defined data type, that is it is going to be beyond the boundaries of this course. We will only develop or only study the built-in data type such as list, string, numbers, dictionary, tuples, etc. The another topic we are going to study after it is the variables and expression. Now variables are used to store different kinds of values like numbers, string, true or false, etc. And expressions are made by the help of these variables and operators and always evaluates down to single value. Expression basically refers to the single statements, and these single statements when are in multiple numbers, they form a complete program. After variables and expression, we will see how can we control the flow or direction of our program. So we will start by understanding what do we mean by condition and how condition guides our program, and how can we make condition using the boolean expressions, and what are the conditional statements such as if-else statement, elif statement and nested if-else statement by the which we can direct or guide our program in certain direction. After control flow, we will see that how can we iterate or how can we perform a same program multiple number of time. Now doing something repetitively is known as loop, and we will see that in Python we have two different kinds of loop, namely for loop and while loop. After studying loop, we will see what do we mean by object-oriented programming. We will understand that why any programming language or any program become very powerful when we keep object at the center of it. So we will first understand the concept of objects, followed by classes, and followed by the three most important concept of any object-oriented programming, basically inheritance, polymorphism, and encapsulation. And in the end, we will see what do we mean by file handling, exception handling, and Python modules. So that concludes our this session. From the next session, we will start our programming with Python course, starting with discussing the concept of different data types. So we will meet again in the next session. Thank you.